Hello, welcome to another video. And today I just wanted to have like a little catch up kind of thing with my Steam Deck. I bought a Steam Deck OLED. It's about a week ago today that I actually got it. So I thought I'd make a video doing like a 1 week since I got it kind of thing. Spoiler, it's been pretty goddamn awesome. First, I want to just talk about like setting up the Steam Deck, but part of the reason that I wanted to get a Steam Deck was first off the variety and like the ability to use it in so many different ways and be able to play so many games in, basically anywhere. The portability is so convenient. But also watching videos talking about the Steam Deck, everyone would just talk about how intuitive the system is, like with Steam. And after actually using it, it kind of blew my mind of just like how simple it really works with Steam. Now, I know people can use, you can use it to do other things like emulation, everything like that. Also, thank you for all the comments and everything in my last, Steam Deck video. I haven't replied to many. I'm going to go through it all, but a lot of people mentioned the fact of just being able to emulate so many games through this. I'm going to get there at some point, but I'm still in like the first, I think near the end I'm going to talk about like what games I've played and kind of that aspect, but just the fact of so much that this, console, whatever, portable computer can do is pretty, outstanding, just my opinion. And the fact that it was so easy to set up, you literally just sign into your Steam account and it's like, there you go. You download a couple updates, or at least I had to when I first booted it up. And it was crazy. Also, thank you to the people that let me know in the comments of the last video that I can switch the map layout to match Nintendo's. I'm already starting to get like used to it again, and I think I'd rather get used to this button layout, like just because it makes so much more sense. Everything else has felt pretty good. The hand feel has been great so far. I haven't cramped up or anything, and I've like played it for quite a bit of time just laying in bed, how you think you would, just sitting there laying in bed playing on a handheld. But one thing that I was a little skeptical of when like I first opened it and like watched videos on everything were the trackpads, because like I'm not a trackpad kind of person at all. I don't think there's many people that would be like, oh yeah, I'm a trackpad guy. And if we're being honest, if they are like that, you probably aren't taking them too seriously. But actually using it to type on this it blew my mind. I did not expect that. Having both to just like quickly go through the keyboard. I'm still like kind of slow at it because I've never really used it before, or any trackpad. But the more I've used it, the more like I felt comfortable with it and like getting more and more and more comfortable. But that's been the biggest surprise, I would say, is the fact that like the trackpads are actually useful. I thought they were just going to be there and like some people like them a lot and other people would just be like what I thought and just never use it at all. But I also have set up the dock. The dock works fine. The first time I plugged my Steam Deck into it with my TV, it took like 2 tries before my TV would actually, pick it up. I don't know if that's just me. Probably the TV that I have. I don't know why. I have a sound bar that is plugged in through HDMI also, and the TV just fucking hates anything plugged into it, feels like. So I don't think that's like an issue a lot of people have, is the fact of like the dock taking, its time or being a little harder to actually recognize. Once it worked, honestly, it felt great again. I was surprised. I hooked up an Xbox controller to it. It picked it up pretty much instantly. The worst part of that was somehow getting it to not connect to my Xbox and connect it to this and have it working. It works, so I'm happy that's over with. But the other thing that I think I'm going to get is an SD card. Super easy to put into this thing. You literally just, there's a little slit right there. You put it in, boom. However much storage. And then you have to format it, I'm pretty sure. That's the only accessory that like I'm thinking I'm going to really do anytime soon, mainly because like I don't have a lot of big storage space games installed right now, but I feel like in the future I definitely will. The longer I have it, so having that storage rather than deleting, re-downloading, kind of all the shuffle that you have with consoles. I've had with my PlayStation 4 since fucking 2013. Now that is the main gist of me, setting up my deck, getting the accessories, everything. Everything works perfectly fine. It's been great. The games that I've played so far is I've played the what's it called? Aperture Desk Job. Look it up. It's basically a glorified tutorial for the Steam Deck. If you get it, definitely download it and play it. It took me I think 30 minutes. And it's in like the Portal universe. It's fun. Like it's a good fun. You get a couple chuckles too. The other game feels like basically a pre-installed game for everyone that has the Steam Deck, and that's Vampire Survivors. Very simple game. It's just literally just pixel. You move just the analog stick. Great fun. It's very just like easy fun. You just sit there, do it mindlessly. It's fun. It's kind of one of those games. And the other game that I've played that I'm just about done is Inscription. I think I might make like a bigger video on Inscription after playing it because it's pretty fucking crazy. It's pretty fun too, actually. I didn't expect too much going into it, but the more I played, the more interesting it got. More like it's overall a good game, and it's a card game, believe it or not, but like in its own way, like I don't know, it's hard to explain the card game. It's actually really good. Like it's well made card game. I recently just tried Helldivers on this, and surprisingly did good. I was sitting around like 25 to 30 frames, like most of the time, which I think that's pretty proud for that, for a portable thing, because Helldivers on its own is like relatively taxing on a PC. So the fact that you can just play that on this portable in handheld is it's so crazy to me. I will say it did crash when I was playing Helldivers, so I'm assuming that will happen from time to time. It is what it is. I didn't expect Helldivers to run like well on this. I figured like I'd have it and can like just play it sporadically, the random time kind of thing. I think a game like Helldivers would also just like suck out all the battery life of the Steam Deck. So the battery's been fine too. Haven't had to worry about anything like that. But the big thing like I'm noticing like for the games is I'm wanting to play games I know I would never play on my Xbox/PC on this, just because I like mentally this mental blocker feels like it's gone now, having the Steam Deck for certain like types of games, like a game like Inscription. Playing it, I was thinking there's no way in hell I'd sit at my computer and just play it for whatever reason. Like I know that's just me in my own head, but there's games that I'm going to be trying and wanting to play more on this. So I think like I'll make another like kind of catch up video in a month from now to see if there's other games, if I'm still enjoying it. It's still like the honeymoon phase. It's still been a week. I'm loving everything about it. Fully recommend getting a Steam Deck if you don't have one and you have Steam. Even if you don't have Steam, great thing. So much sales, so much really cheap games that are super good. So after a week, my first impressions with the Steam Deck are nothing but high. Everything about it, from setting it up and playing the games, feels really good. It all works super well. So I don't know. I'm feeling very happy with my impulse decision right now. But that is going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great weekend. Peace out.